What's up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. This is going to be a pretty short video because there really wasn't a whole lot left to do right now on the truck. I got the speakers installed, all 4 of them, and I got the plates and the sticker. And that's really about it. So it's going to be a pretty short one. I've still got some things on the list to do, but for now, that's going to be most of the required stuff, the stuff that's safety related and just general comforts. And I'll be able to enjoy the truck while I make the decisions on what I want to do with performance-wise and engine and exhaust and things like that. I think my next step is probably going to be the full exhaust, piece that system together and then take it out probably to a muffler shop and have them weld it all in. Then we'll get it sitting right, maybe put the drop kit on it, maybe some wheels and tires, and then start working on the engine. That part I don't have any experience on. I've never tore into an engine like that, so I'm hoping maybe I can find somebody that'll help me, or I mean, I can watch YouTube videos, I guess. But let's have a look at the list real quick and see what we got left, and then off to the last week's worth of work. Let's go. See, our list hasn't changed a whole lot. I got the speakers installed. That was really about it. I still need to do a headliner. I need to do new brake rotors. I mean, it stops really good as it is, so it's not unsafe. I just know when it's time to do brakes, I'm going to have to do the whole entire hub because the rotors and hubs are all one piece. I want to do a sub or a couple of subs, an amp, and I'd really like to do some kick panel speakers just because the truck doesn't have a whole lot of location for factory speakers. It's just the 4x6s, so it's going to be hard to get any type of good sound without adding speaker locations. So I plan on doing some of these with like some 6.5s in there. I'm on the hunt for a bed cover. If I find one, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's not required. I just kind of like having the security of being able to close up the bed. And then once I get a little bit more information and make some more decisions, we'll start on the fun list. So that one's going to be the next round of upgrades, getting the truck running better, getting it looking better, and eventually getting it painted. But yeah, still got a lot to do, but it's going to kind of slow down right now because I can enjoy the truck, I can drive it, and it's just unbearably hot right now. It's inside this garage in the middle of the day, it's probably 110. It's bad. And you know it's bad whenever you leave a tool like a metal wrench or something laying on the ground or on the workbench and you go to pick it up later to use it again and it's hot to the touch, like it's been in an oven. That's how hot it is inside here. You guys may not be from Texas, but it's just, the heat here is hard to understand if you've never experienced it. It's bad. So the things are going to go on hold for a little while, at least a month or two until it cools down some, and then we'll jump back in it. So I just want to enjoy the truck and drive it and just have fun with it. And I actually got to use it the other day. We went to my stepdaughter's house and did some landscaping, and then went and picked up some bags of dirt and things like that for here at the house. So it got to be used as a truck, which is awesome. I haven't had a truck in a long time, so that was really good. But for now, we're just going to enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this last video, and we'll see you soon. Gonna unbox and check out these speakers I got. They're Kicker 4-inch speakers. They're coaxial, so you got 2 little tweeters on there too. Gonna check these guys out and see how they look. I'm excited to get these in because the stock speakers are just absolutely horrible. So those look really nice. Tweeter sets flush, so I won't have to worry about the speaker cover impacting the tweeter. Got the mounting plates here to make it fit the 4.5-inch hole, so you just drop those in there like that. That's going to work perfect. I'll have to see though, do those need to be mounted under or over, just to make sure that the factory speaker covers go on there while still being able to latch down. I'm really concerned about getting those off without breaking them because it's a 34-year-old truck. but we'll see. But yeah, I'm super happy with these. These look really nice. Really nice. Cool. So I just pulled this cover off and both of the tabs broke off. Kind of expected, but still kind of frustrating. I mean, they're supposed to just pop out of there. I can epoxy them back on. As long as I don't have to do this multiple times, I should be fine. So I'm just going to do that. Got both of the covers off, got some epoxy down, got some clamps on there, putting these clips back on. While that's drying, I was working on these. These speakers come with some exceptionally large screws, and they're just too long. So when you try to drop them into the speaker pocket up here, they hit up there, and they won't go down in the hole. So I'm gonna have to find some shorter screws. Also, the plate won't snug all the way up. You can see the gap there. I may have to go in from the top and then find some shorter screws, some little bolts or something, I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like a tonight fix, so I'm gonna have to reevaluate and find some hardware. Unfortunate. You have got to be joking. Really? Really? All right, out with the old and with the new, at least in the front for now. I had to go get some shorter screws because the ones that came with the speakers were way too long. But they're connected up now. I'm going to fire it up and see how they sound before I put the covers back on, because once I put those covers on, I don't want to have to take them back off because they're so easy to break. So these will be done, and then I'll have to deal with these when I have more time, because they're in here and you got to take the top piece off and the side piece and that back crossbar here. It's a lot of digging to get to those, so I'm going to get these done first, see what happens. Alright, everything sounds good. I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube, so you didn't get to hear it, but it sounds good. Got the covers back on, they don't touch the speakers, so everything fits, no bulges. Looks factory, that's what I wanted. I'll tackle these other ones maybe this weekend. Got the mirror nub glued on there again. That thing's really starting to upset me. This is like the 6th time I've tried this, so hopefully this one holds. I got the expensive kit this time, so we'll see. I also grabbed me some valve stem covers. The previous owner put these wicked cool skulls on there, but it's not really my style. So I'm going to switch them out for these that have the cover and the hex caps. Clean it up a little. It's the small things that matter, you know. Well, I finally got a package in the mail today. Very exciting. We're not riding dirty no more. So I can put the real plates on the truck and actually drive it. One step closer. Back speakers are going in. Got all the parts pulled out. So far I haven't broke anything. So if you're doing this on your own, you got to remove your seatbelt setup. That's a T50. I didn't have a T50, but a T49 worked. You got to remove this floor seal here. And then there's 3 screws down in the bottom and a couple of clips in the middle. You got to remove that whole panel there. And then the speaker's underneath it right here. So I'm going to get that swapped out. Get the new speaker in, and then we'll work on the other side, and then we'll have some tunes. Alright, ignore the extractor as I stripped the screw. I want to show you guys what I'm working with here. So these plates came from Crutchfield to fit these round speakers in an oval hole. Okay, pretty straightforward, right? The problem I'm running into is these little slotted screw holes right there are where the screw mount, or where the speaker mounts. Well, when you place that in here and line it up with the holes, the metal of the truck is in the way right there. So I had to run to the hardware store and get these little short countersunk screws and some nylon nuts. Run those in from the back so that the nuts are on top of the speaker like this, so that the speakers will cinch up all the way and not rattle. And I'm hoping the covers go over those without bulging, because they do stick out slightly further than the face of the speaker. But we'll see. I'm going to get that other side installed and then we'll see what they sound like. Alright guys, she's all buttoned up, put back together. Everything snapped back into place without any breaks. I had to pry some of the clips out so I could put them back on. Everything lines up, everything sounds good, everything plays. She's stickered up, she's tagged up. She's legal now. Time to enjoy her. I'm excited about that. Time to take her on the streets. Yeah.